Hello everyone, this is Ada. Thank you for joining me for this video. Today we are making moringa soap and I'm using these essential oils: lemongrass, eucalyptus and Litsea cubiba, also known as Mei Chang. Here are my oils: coconut oil, palm oil and shea butter melted down and mixed together. This is caustic soda dissolved in water and allowed to cool down. This is moringa. I took the leaves, added water, blended it in my blender and sieved out the solid particles, leaving just the juice behind. So, let's get started. Let's move that out of the way. Okay, the oils. I'm just connecting up my stick blender there. And trying to keep it out of the way so you can see everything that's on the table. Yes, a little bit of time wasting there. So I'm just taking my spatula and I'm just mixing the oils with the caustic soda. Okay, and I'm pouring it in gently so that it doesn't splash, just slowly and carefully. And then you just mix everything up. Just keep mixing it, just trying to get it as uniform as possible. Okay, gently, trying not to splash too much. And that's just it, just mixing the oils with the caustic soda with my silicone spoon, or spatula rather, which is non-reactive, so it's great for making soap. It's also great for cooking, incidentally. So I'm stick blending now, and if you noticed, I tapped the blender at the bottom of the bowl. That's just to release any air bubbles that may have been trapped under the blender head. Okay, so I'm just stirring with the stick blender, then I blend for just a few seconds, 3, 4, 5 seconds, then I mix again. Okay, you can see that the mixture is really fluid. Alright, so I'm just blending a little bit more there. It's a bit difficult to see, but I am actually blending in between the stirring. So just blend a little and stir, blend a little and stir. Okay, so that's just it. And I'm done. That's it. So you can see that I actually blended maybe for a total of, may not even be up to 30 seconds. And already you can see that the mixture has started to thicken up just a little bit. So there isn't that much stick blending involved. It's just basically seconds. Okay. Now I'm adding my moringa juice. Alright, just stirring it in. From this point onwards, I'm not blending. Everything I add to this soap is going to be stirred in. An alternative to the plastic spoon or metal spoon or silicone spatula is a whisk. Just a manual stainless steel whisk that you use for cooking, you know. That's great for incorporating mixtures and making sure that everything is uniform. I use that a lot. So here we are. I'm adding the essential oils. And you can see that I'm trying to move a little bit fast here, because when you compare the consistency of the soap batter now to when it was when we finished blending, you can see that it is really getting thick. It's much thicker than it was. So I'm just trying to mix in the essential oils. Yes, and there's a bit of splashing there. You see, that's why you need to be protected when you're doing this, because any little bit of this mixture that touches your skin right now at this point is going to burn you. So ordinarily I'd do this in a much deeper container, but that would make it difficult for you to see what's going on inside the bowl. So I'm using the shallow one so that you can see, right? You can see that it's really thickening up there. So I'm going to move fast. Here is my trusty silicone silicone mold again, sorry. I've got so many of these things, I love them. I've had them for years and they're still going strong, and I've used them so many times. And as you can see, I'm trying to get the mixture into the mold as fast as possible, and you can see that it is really quite thick now. So I'm just trying to scrape down the bowl and get as much of the mixture into the mold as I can. So you can see that the actual mechanics of mixing the soap it's not a big deal. It's pretty straightforward if you understand the ingredients that you're using and the effects that they have and how they react together. And there I am, I'm just tapping the mold down to try and get the top to be a little bit more even. And there you go, that's it basically. Just a bit more tapping and the soap is done.